It's so bright out you can't see anything in the sky except the Fox satellite.
One giant lie to mankind.
Really massive global hoax.
Nassholes, I call them. I have a very low tolerance level for stupid bullshit.
Okay, turn off the camera. Your interview is done.
What is this, the Matrix? What am I looking at here? I'm like, where's Neo?
This is the fiction section. Fiction means it's a made-up story.
Because of a force called gravity. What does gravity look like?
I don't know.
The natural physics of density and buoyancy. Pebbles fall because they are denser than the air.
How do you have gas pressure without a container? Nothing?
Lying about going to the moon is a satanic lie. Hey, a gigantic sport.
I don't hit people, but you're going to be on the deck unless you...
Well, I'm heading out. I appreciate it.
And get the hell out of the clubhouse.
But we believe them because they're pounded into our heads from the time we're children. That's what they do with that kind of stuff. They put it in the heads of kids. They pound it in there because they know kids are too young to be able to mount a sophisticated argument against these kind of ideas.
The most important part of reading is reading between the lines.
Oh yeah, I can do that. Watch this.
By the way, how much money is being spent on space? You should emblazon this in your head. Here it goes. This is the pie chart. $330 billion a year is spent on space, spent on space, spent on space.
When you search it in a search engine, all you get is misinformation. You don't even get real critical thought on it.
Everybody in this room was taught the story of how Columbus went before Queen Isabella of Spain, and he was going to prove to her that the world was the globe. So this world is round story is 100% bullshit. It's total fiction. Yet how did our grandparents learn this? We learned this. Our grandchildren are probably going to learn this. How come? Because history is pop culture.
That person there is being spun around at about 1,000 miles an hour, and it doesn't know it. I think this is obvious nonsense.
Put your left hand on the Bible to raise your right hand to swear to God.
Stick it in your ear.
You walked on the moon. We're given the opportunity to swear to God that you walked on the moon.
I'm going to give you the opportunity to get the hell knocked out of you if you don't leave me alone.
Did you see shooting stars? Did you see the shooting stars?
Yeah, I'm getting to that.
Oh, okay.
But, there's a lot of noise going on. So I don't know the results of some of the experiments they've conducted. The point is they can't get that far from here, and they're really in the protected confines of the Earth. They're really in the protected confines of the Earth.
One of the arguments people say about flat Earth is, well, that's stupid. People would fall off the edge. Well, not really. Just do a Google search. Go on Google and search for coastline of Antarctica. And you just see that the coastline of Antarctica consists of 200 and 300 foot ice walls. No one's falling off anything.
And if you'll notice on this map how the ice wall looks, well, down here where they supposedly tour at, this is the only part of the little ice wall that sticks out.
One thing I really want your generation to embrace is that the Earth is a closed system. We cannot leave the Earth. There's no place to go.
I know we have still not shattered that highest and hardest glass ceiling, but someday someone will, and hopefully sooner than we might think right now.
500 years ago, everybody knew the Earth was flat.
You know what? We adopted this whole model like 400 or 500 years before the airplane. So if they were wrong after 500 years, the question is, would they tell you?